The meeting will come to order.
Oh my gosh.
We'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I so move.
Second.
Hillary?
Aye.
Ready?
Aye.
JD?
Aye.
Kirsty?
Aye.
Aye for me. All right, we'll move into reports. We'll turn the time over to Superintendent Marcus Myers.
All right, good evening. Thank you, trustees. I look forward to sharing a success and action report with you this evening and our following board meetings to be able to celebrate the fact that Kuna is incredibly strong and we have much to celebrate. Over the course of the year, we'll highlight why we believe and have evidence that we're the top choice in education for students, educators, and the community we serve. Our schools are safe places to learn and grow. Parents trust us with their children each day, and this trust is established through clear communication, plans, and processes. I'd like to invite Assistant Superintendent Brian Graves, who represents a very dedicated and appreciated transportation team, to give us an update on a system that works to keep students safe on our buses and communicates better with parents and guardians.
Thank you. Chairman Thornton, trustees, when we had, Brenda Saxon actually came in today. She was updating her insurance for retirement. But when she retired, we were a little bit worried about who's going to replace. Kevin came in, he came back to us, and one of the first things he wanted to really focus on was student safety. Obviously, with transportation, we definitely want that. We will be a minute late to be much safer. What you're going to hear probably for some parents is about bus right. We not modeled it, piloted it this summer with our migrant kids. I'm guilty of using Life 360. I know exactly where my kids are. I know how fast they're driving. I know all those things. So this is kind of our version of that. So parents will be able to track their kids on the bus. All kinds of fabulous reasons. I believe our parents are gonna really love this. A few of our neighbors already have this or something very similar. But this parent app, this presentation just kind of gives you some of the examples of why he has really pushed hard for us to make this change. We're excited about this change. 4 different things. Driver navigation is going to be safer, it's going to be easier, it's going to be more consistent. We're going to be able to watch what our drivers are doing at all times. Now if a kid comes and says, hey, my driver went too fast or went a different route, it'll be, I mean, we literally can watch them. Intuitive routing. This is, next month you'll hear me I'll bring all the routes to you because you guys have to formally approve them. It's already made it so we could go, not that our intent is to have less drivers, but if we can, our routes are better, just like any company, just to be more efficient. So the routing system, it's been amazing. The live GPS tracking, real-time visibility. Parents are going to know where their kids are, how fast the bus is going, all those things. You guys have any questions for me?
Yeah, I just wondered, so do the kids scan in, scan out? Is that how they're tracked?
Just like they do when they go to the nurse.
Okay.
At the high school, the same way they go to the counselor. So you'll know exactly when they got on and then they scan off. Yep.
And so like elementary kids and stuff, they'll have like an ID badge or something with their picture, or?
And then it'll be done at the school sites.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. And that way, when that's like a substitute driver, you've got those IDs as well.
Yeah. And so then does it notify parents when there is a substitute driver?
That's a great question. I'll get that answer. I don't know that, but at the same time, and our substitute drivers are a lot of times it's our mechanics. Mm-hmm. It's Kevin himself. Mm-hmm. It just depends on what we got to do. We do have some substitutes. Probably not the job that I would sign up first if you're in a sub. I'm going to do classroom, maybe elementary for sure.
Well, I've already heard from some parents that saw this, and are so excited about it. So I know it's
Kevin's
appreciated. Yeah.
my people don't love to speak to you guys, but he is so excited about it. He's talking about it all day. You better not mess up my presentation. Tell him I did a good job.
Is the app called Bus Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So great systems like BusRight and instructional systems like we're creating within our classroom take a lot of planning and resources. And those resources come from very efficient and effective finance and accounting systems. We want to ensure we spend every dollar wisely because those resources translate into opportunities for our students. And knowing this, we recently restructured our finance team. I wanted to take an opportunity to introduce you to two incredible members of a very well-designed finance
Bless you.
department. Austin Kohout, there. He's joining our team and will be the finance director. Austin comes to us from the State Department of Education and has tremendous experience and understanding behind our revenue systems and the data acquisition that determines those revenue systems through our state reporting structures. Carolissa Morgan's right over there. She's a long-standing member of our finance team and will be the accounting director. Carolissa has provided a tremendous amount of stability, and she is the common thread through from a number of financial leaders here in Kuna, and she has been that steady force behind the numbers and knows the dollars down to the last penny. Incredibly impressed with both of these teams. They've already had an opportunity to collaboratively work together to meet the needs you see here, really around what are the revenues behind the opportunities, and then how do we spend every last dollar wisely and account for every last dollar and make sure that we hold that fiscal responsibility. I just want Lynn to know and want you guys to know that collaboratively they've already started some incredible work and identified some areas of success and opportunities as we move forward with that. We're super fortunate to have them with members of the team and confident that the budget you decided upon and approved, they're going to work really hard to stick to that budget while at the same time looking for additional revenue sources and opportunities for kids. So thank you for being here tonight and welcome to the team. All right. Next, I wanted to share with you a communications infographic that we'll use to celebrate how we're responsibly using local taxpayer dollars and offsetting expenses with state funding. You can see in this infographic that over the past 3 years, the taxpayer portion has significantly reduced. It also helps to address questions that may arise from property tax assessments our community is receiving. Trustees, please know that we'll be sending out this information as a success and a celebration, but also as additional information to our patrons through our social media and newsletters to better explain why tax bills appear this way, even though taxpayer portions for school funding are reducing because of the additional funding we're receiving from the state. With that, I'd be happy to stand for any questions you may have regarding this slide, but please know that you'll get this as well as some talking points to be able to respond to patrons, and we'll proactively use this communication tool as an opportunity to explain how we use every tax dollar wisely in the Kuna School District. Lastly, before we move to the 4th Street Gym update, I just wanted to let you know that the idea of summer break is a bit of a misnomer and a celebration in terms of like the actions that lead to the success in Kuna School District. First of all, our students were very much involved in summer school. K-12, opportunities for enrichment in elementary, opportunities for additional learner support for our middle school students and ensuring that their success on the grad plans were there. Hundreds of students joined us for this, and I had the opportunity to witness that firsthand, whether it was an enrichment opportunity at the zoo or reading activities or at the splash pad or at great events here within the valley that our students many of them got to experience for the very first time. And then at the same time, I also observed opportunities for celebration of students being in attendance, showing up at Fremont Middle School and giving it everything they had to make sure that they stay true to their grad plans and doing that. And a tremendous amount of celebrations and a very dedicated staff at making that happen. And we'll bring that forward in the superintendent spotlight in our future meetings. Also, I want to let you know that teams across the board, not just here at district office, but also teams across the board at school sites, finishing up maintenance projects and celebrations behind that. Our maintenance and grounds have done an absolutely incredible job keeping up with our school facilities and making sure that the environments that students and staff return to are not only appealing to see, but appealing to learn it at the same time. And they've done a fantastic job of maintaining that schedule to make sure that our buildings are ready to go for kids. And we are scheduled to open up with all those maintenance items. A lot of hard work that happens across the district. And then, of course, a lot of people who are in this room tonight and who aren't in this room tonight who have been very actively planning and setting the stage for what is going to be a very successful year in the Kuna School District. So thank you for the opportunity to do a superintendent spotlight. Look forward to those in the future as we meet every month and the opportunity to bring those successes forward to the board and to our patrons. Thank you, trustees.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next up, patron comment. Do we have any patrons? No? Okay, thank you. All right, we'll move on to unfinished business. 4th Street Gym update. Assistant Superintendent Brian Graves.
Trustees, this is, I promise I'm not a real estate agent. I know this is a very slow process. The city, this email summarizes, this is from Michelle Covert. They said yes to our, how did we put it? Like preferential treatment, basically, if we need to use the gym, as long as we collaborate correctly. They did ask for one more additional provision requested be included in the agreement. She said her quote is it's a significant measure. It would only apply if the property is not vacated at the end of our 5-year term. Specifically, the provision establishes liquidated damages of $10,000 per day for any day during which the property remains occupied beyond that 5th year agreed upon vacate date. Remember, we can also vacate it sooner. Our plan would be to vacate it sooner. But this is them, I guess, hitting the tennis ball back to us. If you approve this, then the next step would be to join the mayor in front of city council, and then I guess the final decision would be done, hopefully. So
I don't see it being a problem for us to vacate in 5 years, but $10,000 a day seems kind of harsh.
That's some very good incentive to get out.
Yes.
I think we would need an internal date of, with some, that's much before that, so we're not at risk. And then also in the contract, I'm sure it will spell out the exact date, so it's not an accidental.
Yeah.
We thought the 5 years started last week or something. Yeah.
I think it'd be helpful if we had a contingency, right? Like, hopefully we don't need to get up to that line, but I think if we have a contingency of like, if we're getting close, I get why they did it. I mean, they want us out, and they need to create some incentive. Otherwise, if it's cheaper for us to stay than build a building. So
To me,
I just think we need somewhere to go. If we're in a predicament, like our building that we're whatever we're doing gets delayed and it's out of our control, we need some type of a contingency of where to go. But I don't think it's realistic to push back on that provision. I think internally we just need to come up with a
What
plan.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, my goal would be work with cabinet and let Superintendent Myers know exactly what is our plan, where we're gonna go. And we basically have that with room 41 at KMS.
I feel really comfortable with it, and I would move to accept this newest provision as stated. Is this what I should read? Will
I
you-
second.
To be out of the 4th Street, that's a proposed motion, I guess, but
Well, are we saying that we might spend HB 25 money to cover costs up front before getting this money?
We would bring to you guys a plan exactly how we're gonna pay for it and how much we're gonna budget for it. Remember, we brought you guys plans for like a $3.1, $3.2 million. You guys said we don't want to spend anything extra, so then we got you kind of a plan that would spend all that 1.5. We heard that we'd still like to maybe spend only 2/3 of that or only half of that. So our goal would be to bring you guys at like a kind of a plan A, plan B, where we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and when we're gonna have it completed by, and where the money comes from.
so I move that we accept the new offer from the city to be out in 5 years, but our goal would be between 2 and 3.
I second.
Okay, any further discussion? Kirsty?
Aye.
JD?
Aye.
Freddie? Hillary?
Aye.
Aye for me. Perfect, thank you. All right, we'll move on to new business. To appoint Accounting Director Carolissa Morgan as District Treasurer. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to appoint Carolissa Morgan as Financial Director. And do we do both at the same time, right? And Austin and Clout?
No,
Cool.
District Treasurer.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
They're all different.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I make a motion to appoint Carolyn Morgan as district treasurer.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? Kirsty?
Aye.
JD?
Aye.
Freddie?
Aye.
Hillary?
Aye.
Aye for me. All right, next up, appoint Allison Westfall as board clerk.
I move to.
You
sorry.
go for it.
I move to appoint Allison Westfall as board clerk. Allison Westfall as board clerk. My apologies.
I second.
All right, any further discussion? Kirsty?
Aye.
JD?
Aye.
Freddie?
Aye.
Hillary?
Aye.
And aye for me.
Thanks, Allison.
Thank you. All right, next up, approve signature authority for Superintendent Marcus Myers, Accounting Director Carolissa Morgan, and Finance Director Austin Cohout.
I so move.
Second.
All right, Hillary?
Aye.
Freddie?
Aye.
JD?
Aye.
Kirsty?
Aye.
Aye for me. Perfect. All right, next up, we have policy 650.1. Director Kevin Gifford.
All right. Chairman Thornton and trustees, now that we've had a year of experiencing our library policy, we wanted to update it a little bit, and I've highlighted here the major changes. In our current policy, the way it's written, we encourage patrons to try to resolve whatever concern they have at the building level. The change that we're recommending to you is that that be a requirement, just that we want all patrons to just go to their buildings first and try to resolve whatever concern they have there, rather than simply encourage it. At that point, and I share that with you because our experience has been the last two that we've had, we were able to resolve it at the building level. It's not, we don't need to make this a bigger issue. I don't believe most of the times we'll ever need to make it a bigger issue. I think for the most part, we'll be in agreement with people and we'll be able to do things. So the change is from encourage to you shall meet with the building representative first. And then if they don't agree with or they're not able to resolve it at the building level, then there is still the complaint process, which doesn't change, except the process will take place and then the recommendation, instead of coming to you first, would go to the superintendent to make that decision. And then if the patron disagrees with the superintendent's decision, then it would come to the board and then the process would be the same. So it adds it requires them to meet with the building level first. It adds a layer where it would go to the superintendent. And then finally, if there's still not agreement, it would come to the board as the final step. So really, I feel like this is an opportunity for us to just resolve things more collaboratively with our patrons before we have to get to a point where we put the board on the spot to have to make a decision in public. So I think it's a better process with this, and through our experiences, I think, again, most of the time we're getting it resolved at the building level, and if not, I think the committee would still meet and our superintendent would most likely be able to resolve that in a way that would make people happy, I think. And then if not, you're the final say. So you should have a link to the actual wording of the policies there, but this is the major changes that we're proposing. So I stand for questions.
I like the change. I just wonder if someone comes to us and we're directing them back to their building, should they be talking to the principal of that building or the librarian or?
Yes. In the policy, it still talks about the principal and librarian.
So they should.
Obviously, if it's a teacher, then it would be the principal and.
Okay, so we should tell them to go specifically to the
I would send it to the principal.
and then they can be directed from there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the principal can handle it from there.
Yeah.
And then I will review this with our principals at the beginning of the year when they come back too, because like the last one we had, our principal had the patron fill out the form, like, well, did they talk to you? And I'm like, because the principal agreed it should be moved to the restricted section. I'm like, we don't need the complaint form, just move it. You've agreed, so do it. So I think it's just us understanding the process better now and realizing that we likely won't need to come to the board level. There may be a chance though, so the policy's there, but most of the time I think we'll resolve it. So, all right, well, any other questions?
No.
So we propose that you recommend the update of policy 650.1 as presented.
I make a motion to accept policy 650.10, Library and Resource Center Materials, Procedures, Correction as it is.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? Kirsty?
Aye.
JD?
Aye.
Freddie?
Aye.
Hillary?
Aye.
Aye for me. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next up we have Chromebook purchase, Brandon Graves.
Yeah, as we prepare for the school year, we need our curriculum all ready, and then we also need our Chromebooks just ready. This is coming from our technology director, Cam. He got 5 bids. Our preferred bid is that CTI group to buy 500 Chromebooks. They are refurbished for $73,250. This is in his budget. He did show you what new ones would cost. Like anything in the world right now, new ones cost a lot more. Refurbished Chromebook should last us about 5 years, 4 years. I'm way more optimistic than he is. I stand for any questions.
I make a motion that we accept the lowest bid for the Chromebook replacement purchase of 500 refurbished Acer Chromebooks from CTI Group for $73,250.
I second.
Great. Hillary,
Aye.
Freddie,
Aye.
JD,
Aye.
Kirsty,
Aye.
and aye for me. All right, moving on to consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I motion that we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Hillary,
Aye.
Freddie,
Aye.
JD,
Aye.
Kirsty,
Aye.
and aye for me. All right, good of the order. We have Kuna School District Kuna Days booth, August 1st to the 2nd. You want to share anything about that, or?
Yeah, we have a booth. Lots of information. It's like an opportunity to meet your new superintendent.
Okay.
So I'll be there shaking a lot of hands. And we've got some giveaways and some swag to give away and some introductions to be made. We have a strong relationship with the chamber, and so looking forward to supporting them and meeting a lot of our community members and seeing students there and parents there. So please stop by. We'd love to see you.
We'll bring you a mister.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
Don't wear that. T-shirt and shorts, I think.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a great event planned. And
It's always great.
it's a strong outpouring of the community, and hope to see a lot of students and parents there. It'll be great.
What are the hours for that? Do you know what, like if we were gonna stop by?
It's
I can look
Friday
it up.
from like, I think 3 to 9.
I'll-
10.
Friday and Saturday.
And Saturday it's like
Saturday.
9:30.
Yeah, there's events. Yeah, there's events. We set up our Friday. There's events Saturday, Sunday. There's another event. There's a hot air balloon. Like they're lighting off a little earlier that way. Our booth will be there about from about 8 to 4, 8 to 5-ish.
On Saturday.
And see what traffic looks like in the evening time, but we'll get from there.
Pony rides and all that stuff.
You'll see us. We'll be the excited group. District 10. Saying hi to everybody. Stop by, get some sunglasses and
And bring you something to drink, probably.
swag.
Gosh.
What's your drink of choice?
We'll have lots of ice cold water
Water.
there.
No Diet Coke.
Oh yeah, Kim was Diet Coke.
Marcus is like, I can't put that on the record.
We want to know what you like to drink.
I'm at
You meant soda.
Bless my heart.
You're gonna have a blast.
Bless my
That
heart.
means superintendent. Oh, man. All right.
All right,
Party.
next thing, staff returns and fall athletics begin August 10th. Welcome everybody back for that date, so,
Oh, man.
all right,
Motion that we adjourn.
I second.
all right, Kirsty, me,
Aye.
Freddie,
Aye.
Hillary,
Aye.
aye for me, meeting adjourned.
I think this is the
I fastest